This is not a buy signal. I am not telling you to buy right now, but I will tell you what I do specifically to understand the best time and the best price to buy at. All right, what's going on, traders? So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the 5 key things that I research before I buy into any crypto coin. It's important that you stay until the end because the 5th one is the one that I use the most, and I'll be showing you the coins that I've been buying. The first thing that you want to understand is the utility and the use case of the coin. What problem is it solving? Is it just a speculative coin, or does it provide real utility such as payments, DeFi, gaming, smart contracts? And also you need to understand, is there a demand for this solution in the market, in the real world right now? So number one, utility and the use case. The second thing to look into is the team and the community. Who are the developers? Who are the founders? Do your research to understand who they are. Do they have credibility? Do they have experience? Is the project open source and transparent? And also, how active is the community? Join the community on Twitter, on Discord, on Reddit, and understand how active they are. Normally, a strong community is often signals of a strong coin. The third one is tokenomics and the supply of the coin. How many tokens exist and what's the maximum supply? Are they whales? Are they insiders that are holding too much of the coin? If they sell, you know exactly what's going to happen. Fourth one is roadmap and the regulatory risks. Does the project have a clear roadmap and history of delivering on promises? Are there any upcoming events, such as partnerships, upgrades, that could impact the price? And also, could any regulations in the markets impact the coin? And the most important one, the 5th one, is where is the coin in the market right now? At what price is it at? And by that, what I mean is price at an all-time high? Is price levitating between the middle, or is a price at an all-time low? For example, if you was to buy Bitcoin right now at 120K, for you to just 2x your capital, you would need Bitcoin to go to 240K. Obviously, the goal in crypto is for you to extract as much money as possible and invest as little as possible to minimize your risk. So this is why I wouldn't choose any high cap coins for you to 5 or 10x. It's going to be very, very unlikely that you can 10x on Bitcoin or a high cap coin. However, if you was to buy a mid or low cap coin, it's very likely you can easily 5 to 10x it, especially in this market right now. So what does that mean? So once you've done your research on those 4 key things, number 1 is the use case and the utility. Number 2 is the team and the community. Number 3 is the tokenomics and the supply. Number 4 is the roadmap and the regulatory risks. The 5th and the most important one is go on the charts and understand where is price right now. I'm going to go over a couple of examples of some coins that I'm looking to buy into. This is not a buy signal. I am not telling you to buy right now, but I will tell you what I do specifically to understand the best time and the best price to buy at. So let's go over the first one, ALGO. ALGO is a coin that I've been looking into. I've done my research and it has a strong utility case. It has a strong community. It has strong tokenomics and supply. The roadmap is amazing. And most importantly, the coin is pretty much at an all-time low. If we look at this red line, the all-time low was at 0.08758. We are around 60% away from that price right now. So usually what you can do is you have 2 options. You can dollar cost average as price comes down. As price comes down, you can begin to look to invest some of your capital. So suppose you have 100% of your capital right now. You can start to invest 20% as we come down, another 20% as we come down, and continue to invest until we tap the all-time low. Now, what's the chances of price hitting the all-time low? Very, very unlikely. I doubt that would happen unless something severely drastic happens geopolitically. So what do I do next? I do market analysis based on my ICT strategy. Number 1, where are we looking? If you go on the weekly time frame, we can see order blocks and fair value gaps all around here. So these could be regions where I will begin to buy. So anywhere between 0.18 to 0.15 is my first buy. The second buy would be the order block. That's around 0. Let's call it 0.14. So this will be my second buy. So let's suppose that I've bought at these these prices down here. So number one, let's call it the average of 0.16 and the second one at 0.14. If you was to buy at those prices, when price gets to the local high just down here, you've already 3x'd your capital. Let's say price gets, our target is $1. Let's say price gets to $1. We have 6x'd our capital. Now, let's say we buy price where it's at right now at 0.26. And let's say it gets to just $1. That's a 3x on our capital. Look at the difference. This is why timing in the market is one of the most crucial things, one of the most important things. There's no point on buying a coin when we're in the pump. You do not buy whilst we're in the pump. Buy when the coin is pulling back and we're at a region almost an all-time low. So ALGO is one of the coins that I'm looking into. Let's go over a couple of other coins. Litecoin is another one. It was formerly known as Only One, and I think it's called Wink now. This is an amazing coin to buy into. We're pretty much at all-time lows. You can see these dotted lines down here is where I've bought. And just for the local highs, if we was to buy down here, 7x. If we get to the highs in 2024, that's pretty much almost a 30x on your coin there. So these are why it's very, very important you look into the coins. So ALGO is the first coin. Wink is the second coin. Let's go into a couple of other coins. Inspect is a good one. It has a really, really strong use case. It has a really, really strong community, tokenomics, and also a roadmap as well. It's not really a good time to buy right now. And the reason why is because we had a pump over the last 4 or 5 weeks. But look where price was levitating towards down here. This would have been a great time to buy. I'm waiting for price to pull back into any of these key regions, ideally into this fair value gap down here. I can begin to dollar cost average. So what we can see is if you was to just buy, let's just say on the high of this candle, and we had this most recent pump, you would have 7x'd your capital already. However, now, so let's just say to these local highs, okay? You've held it to these local highs here. That's a 14x. Now, let's say you bought at current market price and you waited it until the top down here. That's a 1.7x. That's literally nothing. You see the value of buying your coin at a price where it's cheap at a specific coin to drop into this fair value gap. Let's say we buy in the midpoint of this fair value gap now. To the highs, we've 6x our capital. Just to conclude, the 5 key things that you need to look into, the 5th one being the most important one. Number 1, the utility case and the use case. Number 2, the team and the community. Number 3, the tokenomics and the supply. Number 4, the roadmaps and the regulatory risks. Last but not least, the most important one, number 5, is where is price in the market right now? If you enjoyed this video, please can you like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell because that really helps with the algorithms. If you want any specific videos, please let me know in the comments below.